Another point I want to make is about what's called moral ambiguity, the notion that sometimes the bad guys will have a line they won't cross, but they're still bad guys in other ways. And that sometimes the good guys do things that are terrible, but they still really care about helping people in other ways. Another thing is that usually violence, it escalates from an argument, misunderstanding, an assumption, an accusation, or even someone actually doing something go out of their way to hurt somebody for selfish or impulsive reasons, but it can be worked out peacefully most of the time. The other thing I realized at a young age is that sometimes heroes will do things like lying, cheating, stealing, trickery, or outright violence to stop dangerous people from hurting people even worse, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They were ninjas, they were thieves, spies, cutthroats, assassins, but they were doing it against a military dictator. Well, there's an alien military dictator, but Krang, to stop them from taking over the Earth. And some people have a problem with killing. For a while I had a problem with killing, but sometimes that's necessary to stop someone from killing you or from killing someone else. The other point I want to make is about actually I found another video. The other thing is, oftentimes the villains used to be good, but now they're evil. So sometimes people have honor because their enemies used to be their friends, and they still want to be friends, so they don't ruthlessly attack them. Another thing is that oftentimes heroes used to be bad people, but chose to do the right thing. You have to know which enemies of yours have hope of being good people again. And you have to really look at them and analyze, take a close look. How can they be brought back to being good? The other thing is some people are forced to be evil, and by circumstances, by people in charge, given the chance, they be good guys again. But people who choose to be bad, because that's what they want on their own initiative, are much harder to bring up to that light, because that's what they want to do. It's who they are, it's not their genetics or their brainwashing. The other point I want to make about brainwashing is, if we seriously look at how people are indoctrinated and how we can bring them back, you'd be amazed how many, even like straight up cult members or terrorists, could be brought back to good people. The other thing I learned is that the Islamic warriors have to take every opportunity to negotiate peace with the enemy, and they have to respect ceasefire. I'm sure all those terrorist groups, they're familiar with that rule. So if we did that, we offered, negotiate with terrorists, we might end the war. Another point is that most people who commit crimes, even on a large scale, even on a supervillain scale, want something other than hurting people. They want a profit, they want fame, they want to make a point, they want to get revenge, they want to get someone's approval. Those people can be bribed. But the people who just want to hurt somebody, it's much harder. Another point is that oftentimes people really want one thing that they don't get. And oftentimes, these gangs will hold that over your head. Say, you can have this if you serve me. But they don't give it to you, because once you have it, you no longer have to serve them. The other thing is, people say, actually I'll be on another video. The other thing is, everyone is capable of doing good and evil. Just remember that, and don't be afraid of that, because you are capable of doing good and evil as well. Nobody is helpless. That's all I have to say for now, so please discuss.